So another little video on a Mark 5 Golf. If you need to adjust your handbrake, and it's like this one, it's got quite a lot of slack in it. That is where the handbrake actually starts doing anything, and just means you can't pull on enough. And this is mainly due to age now. The cables are old. I mean, some need new cables full stop. Others you can tighten up and they can snap, so be aware. And obviously the rear calipers on these cars can be problematic, so be careful if you are doing it up. Always make sure to jack up each wheel individually and check they're not binding once you've adjusted it. Or, you know, just checking the car freely rolls if you really can't jack it up, but you'll be surprised it can bind just a little bit and the car will still roll. So if you are going to undertake this, just bear that in mind. But back to how to adjust the cable. So if you take the rubber and that little bit of plastic out of inside your armrest, and there is one screw which I have already taken out, it just goes in there, and around the back the pocket needs to come out first. And there's two, in this one, Phillips screws, which is unusual because I thought they'd be Torx, but that basically goes in. There's two screws going that way, so you remove that. With that removed, you then look down, there's two screws there. Then pull this out the way, it just lifts upwards. If you put the armrest forwards, it just gives you a little bit more space, and that will unclip upwards. And then you've got one screw there and one screw there. We're at the point now we can lift this away, and as you can see, that can come free. So pull the handbrake up a bit and you can lift that off. So now we can see through and see all the handbrake mechanism. And we just need to get that screw. So we've got that screw out, down at the bottom there. And now the armrest can lift up. It still has the screws in the front. To be honest, for just adjusting the handbrake, leave them in. You just start a can of worms, taking it all out. So if we go around to the back. So we've got the screws out, and you can now lift it up to reveal the mechanism. And as you can see, this car has a bit more of a sinister problem, as one of the cables is much tighter than the other. Now this will be down to either one stretched cable, probably unlikely to be fair. It's going to be a rear caliper again, and this car only had a couple a few years ago, so I think it just shows buying the cheap Chinese calipers don't always last very long. So I will be looking into this a little bit further. I'm not just going to be able to adjust it, because if I adjust it tight for both sides, it will be pulling one of the calipers on. So if you have this problem, be sure to check your cables, check your calipers before you tighten it up, because you're just going to open a can of worms. But if yours are both the same length when you get it apart, just adjust the 10mm nut and just, you know, make sure you don't over tighten it. Check your wheels by jacking it up individually each side with the handbrake off to make sure they're not binding. And this will be a caliper issue if it's looking like mine. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I've got loads of other videos on there with golfs, so please be sure to tune in again. Thanks for watching.